Hello and welcome back to Father of Two Plays Batman the Telltale series, Episode 2. Last time we bore witness to the murder of Falcone, and we're researching how Cobblepot is involved in this whole thing, so we were about to show up at the Skyline Club again as Batman. A little earlier in the day this time. Who is that guy with the green head?
Come on, I know there's gonna be more around here. The man probably had no.
That's a cool gadget.
If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. My boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Oh, good one. But yes, he's dead. That guy sounds heavy. Okay, we're gonna take this dude out. Silent. Nice faux hawk. Actually, it's an actual mohawk.
Come check out this office.
Where is? I don't know. Please.
You can
Nice.
help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. But don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
I said let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
It is.
Crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone.
Not for you to say.
To be stomped out. Believe me, I know. From
Yeah, I don't
personal
kill anyone.
experience.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith,
Okay, fair
I'm gonna
enough.
let this one go.
But I don't do it still.
How's about we talk this through?
Okay.
We helped you with Falcone. Now,
That's
if we could
arguable.
just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
You're the real rot here. Yeah, that sounds like what I would say.
Cobblepot. What is it about this
If
place
I was
that
Batman.
attracts criminal scum like you?
Gotta admit, you've got flair. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things.
Do we?
Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
That guy is huge.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Everyone's got to have a weird hairdo when you're hanging out with the Penguin. That didn't seem to do much of anything, that combo. Except prove I'm faster, I guess. Stop trying to punch me.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
I don't like it when people get hit with stools and then smile at you. Oh yeah. Grapple him. Oh, I thought I was gonna hit him. Either way. And they're gone. I mean, they wouldn't have gone far.
Track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
A big fan, yeah. No doubt. Well, Oswald seems to have big plans. I don't know what's with that guy with the blue or green. Now I can't remember. I think his head's blue. but it looks like he's got some type of... There's a name for it. When you have a blood infection and your veins are, like, really prominent. It looks like that on his arm. I need to talk to you urgently, Bruce. Selena, stack deck, 6 p.m., no capes. It looks like somebody hit that, that block there. You know, those iron or concrete and steel pylons that stand up to stop you from driving into places. Looks like somebody hit that one real good. Ooh, good tunes. Perfect setting for a bar fight. You know, being a bar and everything. But I mean with the music. Let me guess. Mr. Looks Like Goldberg is gonna try and attack me. Alright, let's talk to the bartender.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, looking for somebody.
I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selena Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selena, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you?
You probably.
It is you. Knew it. The cops take all your fancy clothes? Are you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Nice to meet you.
Frank. Yeah. Funny seeing you here. So much in the papers. Whole other thing, meeting the man in real life. You're shorter than I thought you would be.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
He wasn't necessarily being an asshole. Okay, maybe he was. Yeah, there's Jack Ryder
Selena,
again
I
on
need to
the
tell you
TV.
something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem.
I tried.
Instead, you just pissed him off.
Well, yeah, now it's our problem.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you.
No, Penguin's
his name is
very much
Oswald Cobblepot.
the opposite.
Never heard of him.
He goes by
Theatrics.
Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
We'll do it together, yeah. Let's team up.
Penguin can't
Bat and
take
the
on
cat.
both of us, and I'm not going anywhere. Clearly you know something about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think.
Yeah, I'll tell her the truth.
You don't know
I
what you're
kind of
getting
trust
into.
her. She could
I
have told
grew up
people
with
already
Oz.
who I am.
He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
He thinks he's changing the world for the better, no matter the cost.
Well, he's no Joan of Arc, that's for sure. Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald, Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Let's appeal to her.
I need you, Selena.
That right?
If Penguin is as deadly as you say, I need all the help I can get.
Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Yeah, I thought you guys were dating.
You and Harvey, it's pretty clear you aren't just friends.
Please, I'm just toying with him. I only take my claws out for someone special. You and I...
Oh yeah, here comes the bar fight. Now, if only the tunes would come back.
Please, don't wreck my bar.
Sweet handlebar. Actually, it was mutton stash. Yeah, nice, buddy.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle, Penguin says hello.
Hello. Right. Yes. Start up the tunes. Nice.
Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Yeah, we'll tell him to leave. I could sucker
I
punch him
said,
now.
leave!
She's with me. I think you need to leave.
And it begins. Oh, the tunes amp up. Nice. Oh. Bottle to the face. Nice beanie. There's gonna be more. Nice try. Oh, through the table. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's go with the pool table. Classic.
Not done yet.
Triangle. Good thing hitting the wrong button doesn't screw it up, because I totally hit circle there. Nice leg sweep.
I think they want more.
Then let's give it to him.
Ow. Nice move. Nice. R2 and X. Nice. Cool moves, guys.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
I think you mean handsome. Dashing.
Come on, this way.
Debonair. Billionaire. Okay, I'm done. Awesome, that was a fun fight. Now what?
Quick, check the alleyway!
Quick! Tell them where we're going so they have time to hide!
Negative, let's check the other side.
We've searched about 5 feet. They're definitely not behind the cars.
Are we alone?
Yeah, we're alone.
Harvey's our friend, though.
Oof, we should go.
I wanted to. I was tempted.
I'll take the rooftops. You take the alley.
Wait. Yes or no, will you help me stop Penguin?
I'm gonna say maybe. But only because he's trying to kill me.
Of course he
Pretty
will.
good reason to say
Maybe
yes.
is a yes, probably. With Selina.
You shouldn't trust me, you know.
I know. Thought she was gonna use the grapnel gun.
Alfred, I'm uploading the contents of a smartphone to the back computer. Check to see if there's anything on the phone we can use.
Processing it now. Is everything all right? There are quite a few police cars convening on your location.
It's fine. Has the back computer found
You mean
anything yet?
converging? I guess convening works.
There are a number of messages here, all from Mayor Hill.
Mayor
Of course.
The last voicemail is his. Listen to this.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same.
This is very shady indeed. Whatever they're talking about, it doesn't sound good.
Hill is setting me up. Penguin's gonna take a shot at me.
Gotta love a car that drives itself.
If Hill's
to you.
talking to Penguin, he must know something. It's time I paid him a visit.
Oh,
I
hells
agree.
yeah.
The mayor must have answers, but if I may offer a word of advice. People look up to Batman after how you handled Falcone. Terrorizing the mayor could damage that goodwill. Then again, Batman's methods would certainly get him talking immediately. Bruce would have to depend on his guile to loosen Hill's lips.
Let's keep Batman out of it, I think. As much as I want to go with Batman every opportunity I have, I think that we'll go with Bruce. That's a tough decision, actually.
Bruce is the smart choice.
Pow! I used to watch a lot of the Adam West Batman when I was very young. I loved that show. As cheesy or campy as it was awesome. The Penguin. I forget who played the Penguin, but he was funny.
Sorry, the mayor's busy. Do you have an appointment? The mayor's doing debate prep. He really can't be disturbed right now. Excuse me, Mr. Wayne?
Well, I was really hoping you'd be able to help me out. Who knows, maybe I could return the favor one day.
It seems you do have an appointment, Mr. Wayne.
Nice.
Silly me.
Lay on the charm.
Bruce Wayne? Finally, you've come to see me. Of course, only after your name's been dragged through the mud. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to see you. But you're a day late and a great many dollars short.
This isn't a social call, Hill. I'm here for answers.
I almost went with the
straight to
friend thing.
business. And I was going to have Deborah make you a martini. Your father and I, we
Now
took
I
this
want a
city
martini.
and made it ours. Falcone too, rest his soul. We built everything we have. You were born with it. A young man like you wouldn't understand what it takes to rise to the top.
Oh, I understand. Very well.
Fat usually rises to the top.
I gave you everything I have on Wayne. I've held up my end of the bargain, and I expect you to do the same. Sounds like me.
It is you.
So, what's your point? I take it you have one. Or are you just fond of my dulcet tones?
You're working with Oswald Cobblepot and his thugs.
Working with them? They're a bigger threat to order than those masked freaks. I'm in Cobblepot's crosshairs, same
You
as
mean
you.
Batman
But
and
you fed them
Catwoman.
dirt on me.
Only the files I seized from Wayne Manor. Your father, Falcone, and I, we had ways of getting anything we wanted. How do you think your family got the land for Wayne Tower? Cobblepot wants retribution because we took his family's land. Oswald's
There's the
family
tower
signed it over
behind
to
us, too.
along with the rest of their assets.
Let's
Even if
put some
that's
fear
true,
in
it's
him.
no excuse for Cobblepot's crimes.
I quite agree. It doesn't hurt to understand your enemy's motives. There's so much more I could share, if only we were friends. I could help you deal with Penguin, let you in on some family history. But I'm
Please
caught
don't
in a
touch me.
dogfight for my political career.
It sickens
and my
me.
rival has bottomless pockets. Now, if that rival were to say, drop out, or his advertising spend were to dry up, I might have a lot more resources for helping a new friend.
Not a chance,
Not a
man.
chance, Hill. I'm not cutting Harvey loose.
Well, you dropped on your head. When the mayor of Gotham extends a hand, you take it.
I don't need your hand. Not with your voice on tape.
You forget who you're talking to. I'm the man that says I never left such and such a message. And all the judges bow their heads and say, yes, sir. I'm the man who sends the police to your house to take your things, and I give them to whoever I please. You're nothing like your father. You'd never have the backbone to do what we did.
Oh, or the
I'm
moral
the heavyweight,
corruption.
Wayne, and you're punching above your weight. Get out of the ring before you get hurt.
I know exactly who I'm talking to.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm the man who'd throw you over this rail without a second thought, and my lawyers make this whole thing disappear before you hit the ground.
If that voicemail makes it to
joking?
the papers, or anywhere else I don't like, I'll turn my commissioner loose on your lieutenant for that fiasco down at the precinct.
Gordon?
And then I'll turn him on you and Dent for being there. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a debate to prep for.
Well, we didn't learn anything.
Get him out of here.
Whatever deal you made with Penguin,
Can't trust
you
him.
won't honor it.
Don't worry about me. You should watch your own back.
Well, that could have gone better. I didn't feel like lying to him, like, I'm not gonna cut Harvey loose. I could say I was going to and then not, but, yeah.
Alfred, get a warning to Gordon. Tell him to increase security of the debate. Hill seems to think he's safe, but Penguin's still out there.
Yeah, I guess something's gonna happen at the debate. Probably an assassination, or maybe more of that drug getting injected into random people. Oh, that feels good. Get the bat suit on again.
I wonder what else is on here.
Everything. I wish I had a bad computer.
As per your request, Lieutenant
Was that
Gordon
a little
has
ad for
tripled
Google?
security at the debate.
Thanks, Alfred.
Looked like Google Chrome symbol on there, and possibly it said Google on the
It's a
search
plan
bar.
of the old Monarch Theatre.
The auditorium where the debate's being held. I hacked into the image feeds from the security cameras at the auditorium.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe.
Hills, details about your father. They must have been quite upsetting. I can't imagine how you must feel. To learn so much in so little time.
Guess
To
we'll be
hear their
honest.
crimes detailed. First by Falcone, then by a snake like Hill. It makes me question myself.
You shouldn't, Bruce. You are your own man. And the
Thanks,
city
Alfred.
needs you, now more than ever. I'll leave you to it then.
Thanks, Alfred. Now, what do we got? We can check out
Gotham
our
District
codex
Attorney
again. It's been
Harvey
updated.
Dent appears to be hitting some potholes on his path
Let's
to the
start
mayor's office. Despite the backing of billionaire
over here,
Bruce Wayne,
obviously.
rumors persist that the candidate is having trouble paying his campaign staff and making ad buys.
The more I
Dent's
hear about my
spokesperson
father's
said these
life, the
rumors
worse
are
it
nothing
gets.
more than
It's
a
bad
smear
enough he had
tactic
business connections to the
perpetuated by
likes
the
of Falcone,
incumbent Mayor
but
Hill's
now Mayor Hill
campaign.
claims he robbed the very land Wayne Towers built on from the Cobblepot family. I want the truth about my family, but increasingly I dread what I'm gonna find. Alfred Pennyworth. After all these years, Alfred revealed things to me about my parents I'd never heard before. How my father engaged in corrupt business dealings with Carmine Falcone and Mayor Hill. He claims he kept this all from me for my own protection. Whatever his reasons, I still have questions that demand answers. Harvey Dent.
Gotham's District Attorney
The corruption
Harvey Dent
stories about
appears
my
to be
family
hitting
are
some
wreaking
potholes
havoc on
his
Harvey's
path to the
campaign,
mayor's
but he
office.
hasn't distance himself from me yet, and I'm not going to stop supporting him despite pressure from Hill. I may not have gotten the answers I wanted from the mayor, but it's the relationship in my life now that are the most important, or more important than the past.
Mayor Hill's campaign.
So there's something new on everybody. Okay, so we'll just go through the list. Mayor of Gotham. We already read that first entry, so... Hamilton Hill. I confronted Hill. He confirmed the rumors about my father, including that he stole the land on which Wayne Tower was built from the Cobblepot family. That certainly starts to explain why Penguin is going after the Wayne estate. Catwoman. Selina and I fought off a squad of Penguin's goons. I have to admit we work pretty well together, even out of costume. But no matter what chemistry we have, I need to stay focused on the mission at hand. My enemies will exploit any weakness, especially any romantic entanglements. Penguin. I introduced Penguin to the Bat, not surprised he would be a fan. As strange as that might seem, the Penguin is obviously working on some bigger plan, but Selina is the one in immediate danger. After what happened with Falcone, I don't intend to underestimate him again. James Gordon. After what happened inside GCPD's own headquarters, it's apparent that Gordon and his department are going to need all the money they could get. Whoever drugged Montoya and got her to kill Falcone did it right under the lieutenant's nose. He may be disdainful of Bruce Wayne, but he needs Batman now more than ever. Vicky Vale. I gave Montoya's name to Vale. I know Harvey and Gordon would be angry, but I see Miss Vale as an investment, and the press could be a powerful ally. Carmine Falcone. Falcone's gone, killed by a police officer's bullet. However, his fate doesn't make my life any easier. His criminal influence over Gotham may be over, but I still don't have the answers I wanted from him. He manipulated others for years, but in the end he became the victim of someone else's manipulations. Renee Montoya. Jim Gordon says she's a good cop. True blue were his words. Yet someone got her to murder Carmine Falcone in cold blood, turning her into a pawn for further a mysterious revolution. Unless I figure out who's really behind the killing and why, she'll unfairly take the fall. Gotham City. Carmine Falcone and Mayor Hill are the root of that corruption. They claim my family is involved too, but that can't be true. Well, we found out that is true. Arkham Asylum, established November 1921. Gotham City's only maximum security psychiatric hospital for now. Outdated in every way, buildings falling apart, equipment is antiquated, and the staff's methodology leaves much to be desired. When the Thomas and Martha Wayne Memorial Hospital opens, these patients will finally get the treatment they need. Wayne Enterprises. Carmine Falcone implicated my family in his corrupt business dealings with Mayor Hill. It's gotta be a lie. Crime Alley, Park Row, Gotham City. The spot where my parents were assassinated, the alley across from the Monarch Theater, is the place my childhood ended and the rest of my life began, violently. Despite the fact that I installed a plaque there to honor them, I've made sure the alley has looked the same as the night my parents were shot. Why should I attempt to erase what can never be forgotten? Instead, I need to understand why they died. Okay, let's check the Gotham feed. Someone Has to Stop Falcone by Irene Doder. Gothamites have been patiently waiting for mob boss Carmine Falcone's incarceration for decades. For some, that patience is wearing thin. The police can't touch him, God won't strike him down, and I'm paying a fortune in taxes for what? Said downtown shopkeeper Samuel Slater. So when a local television station aired dramatic footage of the Batman incapacitating Falcone, only to be driven away in a hail of police gunfire, some wondered if the police shouldn't be thanking Batman instead. As far as I'm concerned, let the Batman do what the courts and the police can't, Slater commented. His frustration is well justified, having filed an extortion complaint against Falcone over a decade ago. His complaint was dismissed for lack of evidence, and Falcone again walked free. Police Raid, Wayne Properties by Julia Martins. Gotham City carried out a massive raid, or Gotham City Police carried out a massive raid on multiple properties connected to billionaire Bruce Wayne yesterday, including Wayne's multi-million-dollar mansion in Bristol County. According to a source close to the investigation, GCPD was acting on a warrant to seize assets and files related to Wayne Enterprises. The company has recently come under scrutiny after possible mob connections and other corruption charges recently came to light. Wayne, that's my timer, I'll end it at a good save point here. Wayne Enterprises chairwoman Regina Zellerbach strongly disputed the allegations in a statement telling the Gazette, "Wayne Enterprises is happy to cooperate with authorities in this matter. We have every confidence that they will find no evidence of wrongdoing." Okay, there's a lot of stuff here. I don't know if we've read any of it, I don't think so. Latest polls show Dent and Hill tied. New poll numbers find incumbent Mayor Hamilton Hill and challenger Gotham District Attorney Harvey Dent locked in a statistical dead heat as the race for Gotham City's mayor heads into its final weeks. Both men hope their upcoming televised debate, to be held at Wayne Memorial Auditorium, will be the event that gives one of them a lock on the voters' hearts and minds. Experts find the latest poll results surprising, considering the deep well of resentment many voters have against Mayor Hill and the vast resources Dent commands. They suggest it points to possible overconfidence in the part of the Dent campaign when assessing Hill's perceived weakness. Doc's shootout suspect escapes custody by James Hagopian. The main suspect in the horrific Doc massacre is missing, according to a spokesperson for the GCPD. The man, whose identity is still unknown at this time, escaped from the back of a police van shortly after being taken into custody at the Gotham docks. He is suspected of being one of the gunmen at a brutal shootout that resulted in multiple casualties, including several GCPD officers. Police are still seeking answers, but a source close to the investigation says the brutal nature of the crime has made it particularly difficult for the officers assigned to it. Carmine Falcone murdered in police custody by Vicky Vale. Carmine Falcone, the notorious Gotham City crime boss, has been killed while in police custody. Reports say Falcone died from injuries sustained in a shooting that took place inside GCPD's downtown headquarters this morning. The identity of the killer or killers is still unknown, and no one in the department is talking. Ah, she didn't print the name, that's nice of her. Pardon me, clear my throat there. Anthony Gotti, Falcone's attorney, told the Gazette, "There's a conspiracy of silence and we're going to sue everyone until someone starts talking." Falcone had been in police custody less than 24 hours when he died. He was apprehended by the masked vigilante Batman the night before. Distrust is Gothamites' biggest concern by Wilson E. The results of a survey of Gazette readers reveals a widespread distrust in the institutions that support Gotham City, from the mayor's office all the way down to the street sweepers. Taken as a whole, that shows a city gripped by paranoia and fear. 9 out of 10 residents describe Gotham as unsafe or dangerous, and 7 out of 10 said major changes needed to happen soon or they would move away, even if it meant unemployment or other hardships. Interestingly, Batman appeared to evenly divide readership, with half of the responders saying he made the city more secure, and the other half saying he made it less secure. Gotham After Falcone, Who Do We Want to Be? By Roosevelt Hicks. When people talk about Gotham City, they talk about crime, and for the past 5 decades, crime in Gotham City had a name, Carmine Falcone. His criminal empire was rumored to be worth millions, and whispers of his influence are heard throughout the police department, City Hall, and beyond. So what happens when the man behind the myth finally shuffles off this mortal coil? Without Carmine Falcone, what is crime in Gotham City? Furthermore, if our great city's single defining characteristic is called into question, then what defines us? If we are no longer shackled to the blight of organized crime, then who are we? To the citizens of Gotham City, if we have the opportunity to reinvent ourselves, what do we want to be? Okay, let's check out the security cameras. And then we'll end the episode when I save next, or I see it save next.
Wait a minute. The images on these cameras haven't changed. Something's wrong.
Penguin's men may have commandeered the cameras on their end.
Good call, Alfred.
We could just be looking at
what they want us to see. Warn Gordon that he may have visitors. I have to get down there. Now.
Nice. Let's start off with a Batman moment next time. That's awesome. Gotta be a save here shortly. Man, I love the Batmobile. One of the coolest gadgets he has, or I guess resources he has at his disposal. Well, until next time, if you enjoyed it, please leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. This is Father of Two and Batman, signing off.